In an age of steel and faith, when God's will was the law of the land, two worlds were set on a collision course, not just by armies, but by prophecies. In 1095, Pope Urban II ignited the West with a divine call to arms, promising salvation for those who would reclaim the Holy Land. For a generation, it seemed as if heaven itself marched with the knights of Christendom. But in the East, another prophecy was whispered, a counter-narrative waiting for its champion. A Muslim scholar, poring over ancient texts, read the words that would define an era. A Kurd from Tikrit shall rise. He will unite the two lands and purify Al-Quds. The stage was set for a clash of divine destinies, a war not just for territory, but for the very mandate of heaven. The first Crusades swept through the Levant like a storm of righteous fury. It was a brutal, seemingly unstoppable force. The Christian armies, against all odds, carved a kingdom from the heart of the Muslim world. At the brink of annihilation before the walls of Antioch, besieged and starving, their cause seemed lost. But then, a miracle. A simple monk, guided by a vision, unearthed what was hailed as the Holy Lance, the very spear that pierced Christ on the cross. Holding this relic aloft, the desperate crusaders charged out of the city and shattered a vastly superior Muslim army. To the victors, it was undeniable proof God was on their side. Their conquest of Jerusalem was not just a military victory. It was the fulfillment of a divine promise, a Christian miracle made manifest. Yet as the decades passed, the embers of the counter-prophecy began to glow. A man named Salah al-Din, a Kurd from Tikrit, began his inexorable ascent. Through brilliance, piety, and ruthless ambition, he forged an empire, uniting the fractured lands of Egypt and Syria under a single banner. He had the power, the army, the will to challenge the Crusader states. But still he hesitated, awaiting a sign, a divine signal that his moment had truly come. The answer came one night in the stillness of his campaign tent. As he wrestled with the weight of his destiny in prayer, he fell into a profound sleep. The darkness of the tent dissolved into a soft, ethereal light, and a holy, radiant figure of immense authority appeared before him. The figure presented Saladin with a gleaming golden key and pointed toward a celestial, shimmering vision of Jerusalem, its holy sites glowing with divine energy. Her voice, echoing with the power of creation, commanded him, "The time is now. Cleanse my house." Saladin